behind Jesus. She couldn't face him. She couldn't face him because of the shame. She couldn't face him because of her uncleanness. She couldn't come into her path because unclean was who she was. She couldn't come to his face because the fact that she was ceremonially unclean, that she had to be separated. The only place that she could go to was behind him. So that's where she went, behind him, following him. And the only thing she was able to reach for was the border of his garment. The border. Bring them right down. So, the old Testament, her law, she's only reached the border. She touched the border. She reached the border. She got to the border. She got to the very end of where the law could go. She got to the very border where his mercy met the curse of. She got to the border of death. And just wanted to reach out and touch life. And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" And the disciples looked at him and said, "Jesus, come on, man. There's so many people touching you. There's so many people grabbing onto you." But he said, "No, one person touched me." Who touched me? Who was it that was able to reach the border and touch me? Who was it that was able to run to mercy and touch me? Who was it that made it? All that this person could reach was the border. But it was enough. It was enough to swipe her card of faith and withdraw some virtue. And Jesus said, "Oh, virtue has gone out of me." It doesn't mean that all his virtue left. It doesn't mean that he ran out of virtue. No, it means that something came out of him.
Yes.
Something. Love, some passion reached from God's heart and filled this empty vessel. She was empty. You gotta see this. She was empty. She had nothing left. She was a broken vessel. She was completely bone dry. Everything that she had was gone. And all she could do was touch the border. Somebody here has got to listen to this voice today. You've got to reach and just touch the border. You've got nothing else. All of your bank accounts are dry. All of your talents have gotten you nowhere. But I'm just here to say, just leap for the border. And you might just touch the hem. Let me hurry and finish. 12 years she had struggled with this problem. 12 years she had become ruled by this ruler. 12 years. Same year. One was to establish in her a new law. The law could do nothing but bring death. The law, the Old Testament, could do nothing but bring blood and death. But Jesus came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. It was a reestablishment of a new law in her life that he could carry her forward in her 12th year. Number 2 is the fact it was death. That's why. To the damsel, she said, maid. To her, she said, daughter. He said, daughter. Yeah. I was like, man, there must be a distinction beyond that. Because why would he, for the one is a maid, and the other a daughter? One was a maid, the other a daughter. I don't know. We'll have to maybe preach that next week. Why don't we preach on the Bible? Jesus after he said, touched. Everybody denied. Everybody, whoa, 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 whoa. But me, it's interesting because when the woman saw, verse 47, that she was not his. I like this. In other words, she thought that nobody noticed all her jumping and all her rejoicing. Nobody saw the tears. She thought that nobody saw the tears that flowed from her eyes. She thought nobody noticed the laughter in her mouth. She thought that she could conceal her victory. She thought that she could conceal the wonderful work of God. But then she realized, I can't just hide this. Look what the Lord has done. Look what the Lord has done. She had suddenly realized, I can't hold this thing any longer. When she realized she had strength, when she realized she had life, when she realized the wound had been closed. I'm here to tell you, you better stop hiding the glorious work of God in your life. If God has begun to work in you, He will be faithful enough to finish it. I'm here to tell you, I can't hide the miracle of Jesus in my life. You can only hide for so long, but somebody's going to come up to you and say, look what the Lord has done. Look what a mighty God we serve. He touched my body. He touched my body. He saved me just on time. She realized when God has done something in your life, it is so obvious to everybody else. This is a true testimony. This is a true testimony. I want to share this with you. There are some people I've seen come into church. Many people have come into church. You know, I've been in this church for so long. I'm almost as old as the church. I'm getting old, believe it or not. And I'm going to retire soon. Same time he does. I'll fly away, oh glory. See, there's some people come into church, and God, man, changed their life. You know, Jesus come there, changed their life, comes like that. Then they come back next Sunday. They look different. You ever notice that? Yes. First time they come in, you give them a few months in church, and you go to them and you say, can you see yourself? Look at the smile in your face. Look at the strength in your hand. Look what God has done. You're like, I don't see it. But others see it. Let me tell you something. If the devil tells you ain't nothing changed, you better tell him, I'm going to say the same thing about you. You're still a liar. You're still a cheat. You're still going to hell. But I used to be a liar. I used to be a cheat. But I ain't going to hell. You better just stop listening to the devil and say, look what the Lord has done. Look what the Lord has done. He healed my body. Miracle. I'm almost done. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Pay me overtime. When she saw that the wound had closed. See, I went ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm a nerd. So I went to look at this stench. Stench means smell. I'm pretty sure he had a smell. Anyway, stench. What in the Tagalog English dictionary is stench? What is stench? And look at you. Negative reaction to the word stench. But I looked it up. Stench and stenched are two different things. Stench is positive. Stench is negative. Oh, big difference. I looked it up, hey sister? I looked it up. The word stench. And it meant that something, somehow, the flow stopped. Or the wound was closed. Our God is so epic. Yeah, He's so E to the P to the I to the C continuously. He is so epic. He's able. He is more than able to close up a wound that has refused to heal in your life.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You've been holding on to this wound for so long. Somebody somewhere had injured you a long time ago, and it still continues to be an issue in your life. You still hold on to those things. You still hold on to those wounds. But I serve a God who is mighty, who is wonderful, who is awesome. He can stand the situation. I like this part too. Man, I got so much to preach. I'll keep going. Still got an hour. We can only have, okay, so I got 45 minutes. Here we go.
Hallelujah.
The physicians could not do anything about it. As a matter of fact, they had pulled her empty. She just touched Jesus. And all her emptiness was reversed in such a way that the physicians failed to do something for 12 long years that Jesus was able to do immediately. How fast can you say the word immediately? And that's how fast God healed her.
Hallelujah.
How fast can you say immediately? And that's how fast God healed her. Something the world failed to do. 12 long years. Jesus did in an instant. I'm here to tell you, you can go to all the churches and all the religions you want, and you can be in there for 12 long years. You can climb to the top of the mountain with all the businesses and all the money you make, and you think you'll get something out of it. My friend, the sin and all of its filth will do nothing but suck you empty. But my God shall supply all your needs. But my God can do something immediately. He's better than UPS. He's better than Purolator. He's better than fast food at McDonald's. He's a God that can fix things immediately. Now, here's my conclusion. Jerome, buddy, you got awesome fingers. Come and tickle the piano.
Hallelujah.